And we're back to another episode of Let's Play Earthbound Mother 2. I'm your host, the RPG guy, and we literally blew our wad. And I'm not kidding, I don't mean it in like a nasty way. We just had a big wad of sweaty money. We dropped about 40 grand in this shop, I think, or so. So yeah, we're broke. But everybody's got the best of the best. We still got about a grand left after all the shenanigans. So we now need to move about Summers. And there are local enemies here, so we'll have to deal with them. Is it me, or does that say Ohio 40? It says Ohio 40, just so you know. Sure, why not? Not that you need to fight things around here, there just happens to be things around here to fight. They're not very hard, and they shouldn't be, especially with us being as decked out as we are. So what we need to do is we need to, let me see here. How far is people from leveling? Paul is pretty close to leveling. Ness is definitely close to leveling. Okay, so we need to go to the town of Toto, which is literally right next door. It's pretty much once you enter this area. This is Toto Port Town. And what we need to do is we need to get a boat. Okay, so I'm not afraid of the Kraken. I'm not afraid of the Kraken! My wife's totally ignoring her magic cake business. These days she spends her time hanging out at a strange club. We no longer have any mutual interest to discuss. Or is our relationship over? Could be. So what you have to do is we know she's in this club. And it's called the Stoic Club. You need to call a secret number for a reservation if you want to get in. What? Yeah, I'll give you the secret number. I warn you, though, it's a strange place. Okay, so we need to get into the Stoic Club. And that's pretty much what we figure out talking through town. Oh, happy day. I finally got a hold of you. Oh, Jeff. Hi, it's me, Tony, your butt buddy. I'm collecting players' names for a school project. You know, players just like you. The one holding the controller. Would you register your name, please? Don't spell it wrong. Okay. Yeah, I'll put my name in there. Alright, so let's do it. Well, obviously the name that I'm going to put in is the only name that I forever now go by. One of the few names I forever now go by. The RPG guy. And does this have any relevance to the game? It might. They do emphasize how important it is for you to not mess it up. Okay, G. There we go. The RPG guy. The RPG guy. Yes, it is correct, good sir.
Opiska?
Opiska? Just for that, I'm gonna have him hanging in front of like the Kraken. He'll be my official bait. You got that? Well, I've been on the phone too long. Yeah, get off. Go. Shut up! You little bastard. Okay, alright. Now we're finally back in control. Alright, let me see here. As far as places that we can go, let's go ahead and head back this way. We're getting a little bit of lag. I don't know why, but we are. This is the other shop that's available in town. So if you're a little short on cash for whatever reason, I'll show you what they have. They have the Coin of Defense, which is maybe one little upgrade, and then everything else is crap. But if you really are that short on money, at least make sure the lowest grade of gear that every character has is at least the Coin of Defense. But if you've been following along and emulating what I've been doing, then you should be fine. You should have so much freaking money your head will explode. I even did a little bit of extra spending just because I had so much, and that really had to do with like me buying the T-Rex bat and stuff like that. I didn't have to do it to really progress further, but I chose to do it because it was the right thing to do at the time. So what we need to do is we need to get to a phone. Once we get to said phone, we'll be able to do more. And what is it by more? We'll be able to actually go into the Stoic Club and deal with these upcoming things here. But we, of course, got to get into this to the Stoic Club by calling the number. So the first phone I see will be the first phone I use. It's generally how this works. Okay, so let's go ahead and get out of the way, you dumb broad. We'll call the Stoic Club. Reservation, certainly. We are looking forward to having you here. Thank you. Click beep 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 beep. All right, time to head to the Stoic Club. It's the place where people get down and freaky. Kind of hot, actually. Ooh, okay, that's getting a little out there. Okay, so now we're in the Stoic Club, and you can talk to all these people. Why is the trout yogurt lady here? Anyway, this is the woman we want to talk to. Wow. She's on some good drugs, and I wonder how I can get some. Okay, so the goal is you gotta keep kind of talking to her. Well, it's not even that, really. Come on. Maybe we have to talk to everybody. And philosophizes. You mean what? I like how they only serve water. Here we go. Maybe that'll help us here. Okay, come on. I don't care about you, Mario ripoff. Alright, let's see. Nope. She's still saying the same bullshit. Okay, so I'm assuming, personally for me, we just have to talk to everybody to make her change her dialogue. Oh, wait, here we go. Okay, so there we go. Yay! Starting to drive me fucking nuts. Alright, so now we need to head to her cart, which is out here somewhere. I forget where. Oh, there it is right there. That's right, your special fucking cake. Oh no. This magic cake, it's not magic. It's a pot brownie. No! Pot brownie. Oh no. We're having dreams. I've dreamed a dream of a land far away. Dalam in the Far East. However, the Palace of Pooh, just me saying that is funny. The Crown Prince. Prince Pooh, the time has now come for you to undertake your final trial. Go to the Palace of Emptiness and endure the final test. I am praying for your success in this final stage of your training. Sounds simple enough. And now we control the character Pooh, who is at level 15. Let's go ahead and grab this. Now what you need to know about Pooh is that he uses an entirely different set of healing items. Things like the brain food launch and bottled water, the brain stone. These are all things that are more exclusive to the character Pooh. You might feel the need to use regular food items. They're not necessarily as effective as things that were made for Pooh. What's nice about it, though, is that the things that are made for Pooh do a lot of good stuff. Okay. That guy's on some good drugs. Okay, so things like bottle of waters, for example, these are what we use. These are like the equivalent to a PSI caramel to Pooh, because Pooh actually has PSI powers such as healing, and he also has offensive magic as well as shields even. So he's like where Paula is solely psychic power based, and Ness's primary focus is with Ness's primary focus would be what is it? PSI. I mean, he's mostly God, I can't think right now. He's mostly melee. You know, Ness's design is mostly melee. Pooh is kind of in the middle. He's that middle ground character, for lack of a better term. And for better and for worse. A jar of deli sauce. I believe the deli sauce is one of those add-on items. So, don't worry too much about that. We accept dollars. Well, I'm the prince, dude. Give me my food for free, motherfucker. Bowl of rice gruel. Bowl of rice gruel would be what a healing item for Pooh is. The brain food lunch, I think, heals both psychic points and health. It's one of Pooh's, I think, best healing items outright. Is the brain food lunch. All right. Now, to me, Dahlem is more like Nepal or something when it comes down to it. The place of nothingness. People who train there must first clear everything from their mind. Oh boy. I am Prince Pooh. And away he goes. So we're going to get one of these little story-driven events here. What you have to know is that the goal of this event is that Pooh must fulfill his meditation. I am a messenger from your master. Sent me to tell you that you must stop your meditation immediately. Prince Pooh, you must come back with me instead of staying in a place such as this. Obviously, we are to ignore him. And so we just sit. If you move, you fail the trial and have to pretty much, I believe, try again. So you just sit and you wait. Wait. At least it's not like the Great Falls wait that we had to do earlier. And we are now attacked by the cream of some young guy. I'm just kidding. That's, yeah. Anyway. I am the spirit of your ancient lineage. I have a Fu Manchu! To complete your trial, I'm going to break your legs. You lose the use of them. Do you accept this? Yes, break my legs. What is this guy? The Mafia? You'll not pay your bill. I break your legs. You cannot walk as your legs are broken. Next, I will tear your arms off. Oh, well, this is just fun. I shall then take your arms and feed them to the crows. Well, at least somebody's getting fed. The taking of your arms. Do you accept this? Yes, take my arms. Wait, no! He took my jerkin arm! No! Without legs and arms, you can only lie there. Now I'll cut your ears off. You do not mind my taking your hearing away, do you? The whole point of this is that they're trying to make you stop meditating. In a sense. And yeah, we're gonna let him take our ears. No legs, no arms, and no sound. By floating words through the air, I must ask you, do you care if I take your eyes? Do you want to live in eternal darkness? I shall steal your sight. Do you accept this? Yeah, go ahead. Take my sight. Take it! Only communicate directly with your mind. Your mind is all I have left. In the end, I will take your mind, though you probably don't want to allow that, do you? So, you can't answer, you can't even move. Are you sad? Are you lonely? If you lose your mind, you also lose any feelings of sadness. Do you accept this? I will take your mind, Prince Poo. Know that I will possess it. Yeah, take whatever. You have taken everything else. You may as well do that. It's what happens when you don't pay your taxes. The old master must be pleased. Hurry now and return to the palace. Yeah, because that wasn't fucking dark as sin. Just let some dude, like, rip out my eyes, my ears. Oh, you know, just take everything. You know, what's it to you? Oh, man. Woo. And yet we're alive. So the whole idea is that was more to intimidate you. Obviously, I'm not very easily intimidated by video game people. So, as a kid, that was really kind of dark, though, you know. Alright, so we need to head back to the temple. And we'll head through the palace. And in we go. That's right. Dude threatened to rip my freaking arms off. I shall relay a message to you from eternity. The evil entity that controls all wickedness is preparing for the greatest struggle of all time. The only one who can challenge the entity are 3 boys and 1 girl. One named Ness is the leader of the 4. One of the boys is you, Prince Poo. Now that you've completed your training, search out Ness at once, for all beings, for the earth herself. I pray for growth in the might of the 4. And we get a couple of free levels here, which is nice, because Pooh will still be the lowest level character, I believe. But with that said, though, he'll still be pretty decent. We got to build him up. The other thing you have to know about Pooh is he has his own equipment as well. He can't equip the other equipment that other characters can equip. So he has his own set of gear, and we'll talk about that set of gear too at a certain point. It's pretty much the bracer of kings, there's the sword of kings, there's the garb of kings and whatever. And they're all found throughout the game, the hardest one being the sword of kings. Pooh is unarmed at all times, so yeah. That's a thing. And the sword of kings is really hard to get. So I will tell you guys how to get it when the time comes. Whether or not I get it is left for discrepancy. Last time I tried to get it, it took like 4 hours just to try and get it. So Pooh's level in our group, he's level 18. His defense is really bad. Yeah, everybody's in the 120s. His defense is 32. And like I said, going into the shop and looking to see what you can buy for him, I think is just trivial because I don't think he can equip anything other than the items I had mentioned. Actually, it looks like he can equip a diamond band, but I don't have we don't have the money for it, so don't worry about it. Okay, so with that said and done, let's continue forth. Just remember that Pooh has a lot of magic available to him to help out until he levels up a bit. The other thing you could do is just go around and fight a couple of random enemies. We're incapable at this juncture, though, to go back to, like, what would be an example? We can't really go back to the fortress. God, I can't think right now. Belch's fortress and fight, like, low-level stuff there. There's no reason to go back there because those things, I don't believe they're going to be there. So let's go ahead and save now that we've done a good deal of stuff. At least we got some money in there. And luckily, like I said, Pooh's going to gain levels really fast once we get into a battle or two. Yeah, well, you keep thinking about hitting that hay, old man. We got shit to do, bro. Okay. Let's keep moving. Oh, well, god damn it. Yeah, I'll give you your money, whore. Take your money. Take your money and choke on it. You bitch. Alright, so now we're in the Skriaba Museum. really. It's a museum dedicated to all of those things. Let's talk to this guy. Yes, he will. That's right. You better let me in, you bastard. And we're under attack. These guys are pretty easy. Shattered Man. Really all you gotta do is just use a really strong freeze, a spell, and it's more than enough. We'll have Pooh defend for the time being, though. We want him to obviously survive these battles, because that way he can reap the rewards of the experience. I know there's a super plush bear, but you can't always rely on that to keep you alive. And now, since this is the last turn, let's see if we can finish him off. Yeah! Yay! Under present, there was a mummy wrap. Yeah, we'll take that. Ness levels up. Paula might level up. And then Pooh's gonna level up a handful of times. Which reminds me of like when we first got Paula. Yeah, look at that. Look at how much oh babies he's getting a lot of oh baby. Oh baby. There's another one in there for us to fight too, by the way. So we're gonna exploit that as well. Yeah, I couldn't get the surprise though. Makes me sad. Bash, Gamma, attack, and for the sake of it, so Pooh can say, I did something. Though watch, this is gonna be the time when he fucking gets hit and murdered to death. Hey, look at that. We actually won. Woo! Good job. Go, team, go. There's Paula's level there. And Pooh should gain at least 2 levels. Yay. Sweet. There he goes. To fight against the invaders, we built this pyramid. We built this pyramid on rock and roll. I don't know. However, our efforts were futile and we lost. Nonetheless, our pyramid was protected by the gods of Scaraba. The invaders will be reborn every millennium and will attack again. Great. Build their evil stronghold. A place out of time is beyond the dark and is even further beyond the underworld. The deep darkness is shrouded. It is without light. Only one with the Hawkeye can pierce the dark. The Sphinx now watches over everything, waiting for the coming of a truly brave hero. And you would normally want to write that down. Okay, so in most cases you'd write that down. Dance in front of the Sphinx. The pyramid is the key. Well, that's easy for you to say there, buddy. Okay. Well, thank you, buddy. Though it's kind of weird that he just gave that to us right now, but whatever. Okay. Now that we've done that, there's a couple other things we can do, and that I recommend we do. Obviously, before going to Scriaba. I found something so extraordinary that mere words could not do it justice. What do you mean? Who am I? Don't you recognize my voice? It's me, Mr. Spoon, from the Forside Museum of Natural History. Look, Mr. Fork, I'm not exaggerating. It's fine. I'm telling you, it's fantastic. It's outrageous. So obviously they're telling us where we need to go. We could just go to Scriaba right away, but where's the fun in that? But literally, we have another place we need to be. So let's go ahead and head to Forside, of all places. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo! We'll also make a thing of going to the hotel here, just to recover any lost psychic points in HP. Not that that's really a big deal at this exact juncture. Ooh, this might have worked better. I don't think we actually took damage from the mummy, just the bear. Let me see what we got here. Hey, pretty close. I think we're good, actually. Yeah, looking good to me. Alright, we don't need to dick around then. You know what I will do is I will use Life Up Alpha there. Okay, so let's go ahead and hit up the museum. Which is good that we have money to do that. Let's go ahead and head on in. Ease on down the road, as they say. And yes, we gotta pay to get in here. Duh. Okay, 20 bucks. Fucking just take my freaking money, man. Take it! Alright. Let's do this. So, we've got a couple of places of things that we need to do before we even make our effort to go to Skriaba. If you're wondering why I haven't gone there yet. No. No. No! Please take it instantaneously. I'm a photographic genius about use it through my head. Okay, get ready for instant memory. Look at the camera. Ready, say, fuzzy pickle. Fuzzy herpaderp. Alright. Extraordinary. You know there's a new singer named Venus at the Topolo Theater. Could you bring me her autograph on an eraser? Then I'll show you something extraordinary. So you can get her to autograph. Okay. So we now have to get this autograph for this bozo. So, what we need to do now is go to the Topolo Theater. And you kind of had to do this. So you're going to waste 20, 40, plus 40 and 30 would be 70. Or, yeah, 70. So you're going to spend 70 bucks just trying to do this. So we got to go to the Topolo Theater. We're also going to be burning some time here trying to do this all. Yeah. Get out of the way. And there's our show ticket. Yeah, get out of the way, asshole. And so now we're stuck watching this awkward Venus show. I've never been a fan of it, so... yeah, but whatever. Now that the, God, this guy's like it's like the perviest of perv announcers ever. Oh, jeez. And anyway, we sit through this little scene here, and what we do is we need to go and talk to Venus, and she's going to give us the most awkward thing a famous person could sign. And they make her sparkly. The shiny! The shiny! There's Mr. Spoon, I believe. Dr. Spoon. He's about to break the law. Where's the muscle? He's perving out. Perving out! You know it's gonna happen. I mean, come on. She's like the Jessica Rabbit of Earthbound. He can't hold it anymore. Woman, you'll be mine. 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 Oh, denied. Would have been nice if they came up with lyrics, right? Not much for me to really say. This is just a long cinema. That we are at the mercy of. Oh, yay, yay. Take it off, whore, take it off. Ah. And yes, I have yelled that at a nightclub. Alright. So now we're going to go talk to her. That's right, asshole. Get out of the way. Autographed banana peel. And I don't know if she slapped us or if she gave us a kissy poo. But if she did, that would explain why Ness has those rosy cheeks. And why Paula looks pissed. Alright, let's get out of here. Hey dootin' ho, dootin' hey dootin' ho, ho dootin' hootin' hey hey dootin' ho. And we go back inside the museum to pay a whopping another $20. As we get stopped just because I feel like it. I don't want to hear her long-winded speech about how the dinosaurs aren't real. It's technically faster to just walk by them. Yoink, yoink. Out of the way, woman. And there he is. I know, I have it already. Take it! So what we need to do, I guess, would be go to Jeff's inventory, sign banana. I wonder how you would preserve something like that. Maybe vacuum pack it? Am I actually putting thought into this? Anyway. That said and done, we now enter the sewer. What you need to know about the sewer is we're actually getting to one of the sanctuary locations, which is why we're pretty much doing this to begin with. Lots of nasty monsters down here, and keeping Pooh alive is of the utmost priority. You may even feel a light need to grind here. I don't think we're going to need to do that. I think Pooh will be fine without the grinding sessions, so we're just going to go balls deep. Some good old-fashioned fire spells. I think Pooh ever gets a fire spell. What are these? Yeah, whatever. He doesn't have a lot of HP or psychic power to spend, so we won't do that. Let's do alpha. Something light. Ooh! And there goes my super plush bear. And Pooh's still alive, I think, by the good graces of the game. Damn it! Oh my god. How shameful. Well, I have a feeling Pooh's not going to survive this, but whatever we do, we need to do something. Let's use fire beta again. And just hope for the best. At least they both attacked the super plush bear this time. Which means we'll probably be fine. Whiff City! That ought to end him, though. Yeah. Like I said, if you feel that Pooh is getting his ass kicked far too often, my best suggestion is to just level up Pooh somewhere else. But we should, like I said, we should be mostly fine. We only have one super plush bear left, though. We should be fine. Especially when he's leveling up HP like that. Woo! Alright. So, let me think here. Let's go ahead and use Pooh's life up for the time being. Wow, that wasn't enough to heal him completely. Lame. There we go. Alright, now we're going to get into, and here's some more of the other enemies here. Like the Rowdy Mouse before, the Deadly Mouse is very similar of all things. He likes to get ridiculously powerful critical hits. So you're probably going to want to make sure he's dead. But the Stinky Ghost can put a ghost, a little mini ghost on you, and you don't want that either. So the goal, which one's more dangerous is always really difficult to tell. Yeah, it's always hard to tell who's really the most dangerous. But it's the Rowdy Mouse can pretty much kill off, and he can kill off Pooh in a single blow, really. So we do want to make sure that we kill the Stinky Ghost outright. That should be enough to kill it, yeah. Or no, it's solidified. It's still alive. Oh no. At least the Deadly Mouse is dead. And melee attacks, as you can see, do very, very little to the Stinky Ghost. So let's go ahead and magnet him and let Pooh finish him off. If he can. Hoping that he can. Oh, look at that. Little light tap on the face just finished that. Tap on the head, whatever. And Jeff leveled up. Woo! Okay. Make sure you're also keeping an eye on their health. On the character's health, because they can get pretty ugly pretty fast. Well, let's see here. There's a croissant inside. Well, yeah. We'll end up using that, like, right away to heal someone. As we go to battle with, yet again, another Stinky Ghost. Alright. Let's get moving again. Now, one of the things we'll probably do, there's a treasure in here that we're going to obviously collect. There's a broken iron inside. We'll definitely give that to Jeff. Alright, so here's what I want to do. I'm going to plan on doing. We're running out of time on the episode, and it would be in our best interest to not continue on. I'm going to kill these bad guys. We're going to exit the dungeon, and then when we come back, we're going to finish this dungeon for the most part, which is the sewers. It's for the greater good, because right now I've spent a lot of XP trying to psychic points. We also lost one of our super plush bears. Also lost one of our super plush bears. So my goal would be to recover our psychic points, use fire a bit more, because it seems like fire is a little bit better for these bad guys than what I have been using. And we'll pick up some more super plush bears to at least help Pooh survive a little more. That way we're guaranteed that he's going to level up a bit more. So on the next episode of Let's Play Mother 2 Earthbound, we go deeper and deeper into the sewer. So yeah, that'll be fun. I'll just let you guys see the leveling up process here. Yay, 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 yay. Pooh should gain like 2 levels from that. No, he'll only probably gain 1 at this point. He might only gain 1. Yeah, only 1. So well, anyway, we'll see you guys there. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Please take a moment to check out more episodes from the RPG Guy, Tuesday Night Team Up, and more. And please subscribe. Always support the channels you enjoy watching, and while you're at it, follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and Google+. Keep on gaming hard. See you next time.